WDSU TV is embarking on a new year-long initiative called Forecasting Our Future. We will be doing a series of reports on the changing climate and how it affects our community, and those impacts can be personal and profound.
Like this, for example, after two brutal hurricane seasons in a row, some insurers are pulling out of Louisiana and premiums may go up for some. In a double gut punch, state leaders and industry professionals say that FEMA's new formula for deciding what to pay for flood insurance is cause for concern. They tell investigative reporter Emily Lane, at the very least, many families will have to rebudget. At worst, its impact could lead to fewer options for affordable housing and also threaten development.
When I opened the email and I saw the amounts, my heart literally just fell.
Misty Guidry lives outside Houma in Gibson and says her home has never flooded. But she knows her family will have to re-budget if they want flood insurance.
I had anxiety. I got home. I was stressing out, telling my husband, like, oh my God, what are we going to do? This is an extra $400 to $500 a month.
Her rate would be based on Risk Rating 2.0, FEMA's new way of calculating premiums for the National Flood Insurance Program. Most across the country will see rates shrink, but experts say coastal areas like ours will be hit hard. The new rates went live in October, but homeowners who already have a flood policy won't realize the impact until policy renewals in the spring.
In Louisiana, 80% of policyholders will see increases in the first year. For some, premiums may become unaffordable and could collapse the value of their home.
Senator Bill Cassidy wants answers from FEMA, but says he's gotten few. For current policyholders, the hikes will be gradual, an 18% increase each year. The final rate is what some say could eventually price some out of their homes.
It's a scary thing for the real estate industry.
Craig Mirambell owns Mirambell Realty in Old Metairie. He says it's already impacting buyers' decisions, with some lowering prices to make up for high premiums and others looking at possibly selling at a loss.
If you can't make these payments every month, there might be foreclosures that happen over the years just because of the flood risk map 2.0.
So how exactly is 2.0 different?
It's hard to say what 2.0 takes into account because the algorithm that calculates it is proprietary. They won't really tell us exactly how they come up with these numbers.
Boobrig insurance owner Bill Boobrig's concern is echoed by Cassidy and Governor John Bel Edwards, with Edwards adding that the state's investments in levees need to be adequately taken into account. Both sent letters to FEMA asking how factors are weighted to come up with the rate so homeowners can adjust based on those specs. One factor we do know is used is how close homes are to water, even if they're protected by levees and have little to no history of flooding. FEMA does offer some suggestions to decrease the risk of flood damage, such as increasing a home's elevation and building crawl spaces and flood openings, which help to drain floodwaters. As far as those questionable rate hikes go, Boobrig gave an example that hit close to home, his own, in Belle Chase's Jesuit Bend.
We built to compliance, we built to where FEMA told us we needed to build to, but now with Risk Rating 2.0, we're being hit with rates on homes like you see in my home and my neighbor's homes in excess of $8,000 is what they're calculating our actuarial rate to be.
His home, built in view of a levee that's never overtopped, hasn't flooded since he built it 25 years ago. Boobrig says because his mortgage is paid and he's not forced to, he'll likely forego flood insurance, which makes him wonder how financially sound FEMA's new plan will be. Mirambell gave more examples of rate hikes.
On Argonne Boulevard, New Orleans, so you're going from $572 to $2,100. On Pike Drive in Metairie, $572 to $2,400. Emerald Dove Drive in Covington, $572 to $3,400. Lake Calcasieu in Luling, $572 to $4,000.
In a statement to WDSU, National Flood Insurance Program Executive David Marstead says 2.0 increases premiums more equitably to stop rates of lower value and less risky homes from subsidizing riskier, pricier homes. But Cassidy and others say the new version will hurt middle and working class homeowners in our area and renters who absorb the hikes.
It's really sad to know what's going to happen to those people around this area.
For WDSU Investigates, I'm Emily Lane.
Emily, thanks. WDSU also spoke to the CEO of Greater New Orleans, Inc. about Risk Rating 2.0. He asked homeowners to send examples of their drastic hikes to the agency. They will then take those concerns to FEMA to push for change. To read the letters sent to FEMA and FEMA's full statement to WDSU, you can go to WDSU.com.